Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Blue Collar Shock. Again, as always with me is
Fabian.
And joining us from the great beyond, Chris.
Yay!
It's his first time on the YouTube, guys. And those of y'all who've been listening to us on Spotify know his voice, but now y'all can go on YouTube and see him.
You can see the fugly now.
And our special guest this evening is...
I'm Brian Fabian,
Yeah.
local resident here of Lobby, Texas.
Super excited.
Gun enthusiast, a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
I think he owns like a gun or two or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
One or two is
I've been
better
to
than
about
nothing.
a dozen schools to be an armor as well. So if you got something you need worked on or something like that, I'm probably your guy.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting another 1911 soon, so I found a newfound...
Let's get another relic. Let's do it.
I had a newfound hatred for that thing, trying to install a Wilson Combat trigger package in there.
Yeah, they got to be fitted, man. There's a little bit of sand and whatnot.
Oh yeah, and then fucking it was not easy.
Get it in, get it massaged, and be a good piece, man.
It was not easy.
And like anything, after you get it massaged, it'll wear out.
Yeah. I was like, damn, dude. So, yeah, if I get a 1911, I'll holler at you.
Yeah, it's good, man.
Yeah, Fabian was telling us last week you were doing like a knife making class or something like that.
A buddy of mine setting up a forage shop at his house in Abernathy,
Oh,
and
okay.
he went to a bunch of schools and whatnot. He's a former EOD guy in the military, and you know, wounded warrior, Purple Heart, and got a TBI.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a great guy, but you know, different things happen to you after you get out of the military and whatnot. And he's dealing with some of that stuff
Yeah.
still.
No.
But this knife venture that he went into, and you know, we got him into making holsters, you know, vacuum seal and stuff, just like what you would have here.
Yeah.
And we can make them all, you know. So if you want a sheath for your knife or you want one for your gun, we can custom make them there,
Oh shit.
any color you want. And they're a hard vacuum. It's not just, hey man, I got a heat gun, I'll make you a holster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not nothing like that. It'd be for regular arm production, like what you would buy from any.
Yeah, like an actual
holster
legit
company.
thing. Yeah.
That's dope.
That's pretty fucking badass.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. And you know, some of the steel it blew my mind. Is you take a chunk of steel 2 or 3 inches big, not very thick, makes a full-on knife. You know, and I'm like, man, I didn't know you could stretch it out like that.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at railroad spikes, and I'm like, well, shit, how many knives can you make out of that?
Yeah. Right. You got your mind already wondering shit.
Right.
You know, he made some pretty nice deals that kind of look like an ice pick, but they got a twirl at the end, so you could like plant them in your garden and stuff like that. Maybe make a letter opener. What I like about it looks discreet, but hey, even if you're in your garden, you got to get down. There's something out there.
Right?
Yeah.
Shit.
You know, he stabbed me with a curly cue in my eyeball. You know?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, just beware.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Always.
You know, some of the stories those guys tell when they come back, just blows your mind. When they get deployed, they come back and, I'm getting shocked in the shower. Or, hey, man, me and my buddy had to carry a 50 cal. I'm like, what do you mean carry a 50 cal? Well, he carried the bottom half, I carried the top half. Because it weighs 42 pounds.
Motherfucker's
Shoot
heavy.
this motherfucker.
Big.
Or, you think you're cool because you're in the Air Force and, you're going to get away and get some easy jobs. And what the hell they do? They stick you with the Marines. Now you're fucked.
Yep.
You're running around and trying to put guns together, getting shot at. Yeah, it's a cool thing.
God damn.
It sure is.
I'm not like, well, you're comfortable with that.
Yeah, whatever. It's another fucking day.
Some of those new Predators are pretty cool. Have you seen them? The little drones and whatnot.
Yeah. Those things are fucking dope,
They
man.
got them as small as bugs now.
Yeah.
Those
I've
guys
seen
are
clips of
doing
that.
some cool shit out there, man.
Yeah. Well, the Air Force gets all the fucking funding, so whatever.
Yeah, the Air Force is
Yeah.
that'd be a cool institution, man.
And just seeing the Marine Corps is just getting those little drones are about the size of a cell phone. Maybe even your vape, and they're just a little helicopter, little drone.
Yeah, so I'm looking at different shit. I'm like, oh, hey, the Marine Corps finally getting rid of the SAL. We're getting the fucking IAR. Okay, cool. It's like a fucking... It's like basically an M4, M16, just fully automatic. Okay, cool.
They should give the Marines 2 uniforms, the dress blues and what they have to wear, and give the rest of them money. Damn those other uniforms. Nobody cares about the other uniforms.
Fuck no.
They just want to see them in
There's-
dress blues,
there's-
and they want to see them in work clothes.
Yeah, your camis and your fucking dress blues doesn't make any sense to issue the service uniforms, go check in, It's.
Yeah.
I've talked about it before, man. It's like an E3. They give you clothing allowance every single year. My clothing allowance has a fucking yeah. So you can get new shit, get your shit refitted. Yeah, you know how much my clothing allowance was every year, as a Lance Corporal.
I can't remember.
$200.
Yeah.
The fuck am I gonna buy with $200?
The set of those chloroform shoes.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
$90?
Everything else is out of pocket for me.
Yeah.
It's like I need new camis because my camis are ripped up. Well, either I get a brand new fucking dress blue top, or I get fucking a different fucking service. You know, fucking my service Charlies, my service fucking Bravos. And now I gotta get my fucking Lance Corporal shit on there, and I gotta get it fucking fitted. I gotta get it fucking tailored and altered and all that bullshit. It's like, well, cool.
To keep you up all night.
Yeah,
And
it's just,
then you're up at 4 o'clock in the morning with measuring tape, trying to make sure everything's even. And then that around, that's serious
God,
stuff,
yeah,
man. Come out of your regs and see what happens, man.
$200 fucking bucks, dude.
That's bullshit.
My boots were all fucked up, dude. Some of the really nice boots, man. Like I'm on the there are these Bates lights. Fucking, they were basically they were boots. They were fucking formed like boots, but they're like wearing tennis shoes. Bitch was like fucking $300. I was like, fuck. I could spend all of my fucking clothing allowance on one set of boots.
Or you get a set of boots for $120.
Yep.
You gotta buy $80 worth of moleskin because
Yep.
you're gonna blister up like crazy.
Goddamn right.
Either way,
Well,
you're spending $200.
Well, with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get into our spirit of the week.
All right. So, spirit of the week this week.
Yeah, move your douche juice. So you gotta pour the shots there.
You're a whore.
Hey, I can say it because I smoke it too. So.
Yeah. All right. So we have
Lick it. It's frozen.
you look at you dirty little
Put your
whore.
tongue on it.
So we have Blackland Texas Pecan Brown Sugar Bourbon.
God damn, why is it pecan? It flavored everything.
Well,
This might be good though, because
I don't know. So this is 35% alcohol. It's made in Fort Worth, and they don't really. Oh, we used innovative distillation methods.
That's a big word.
Yep,
Big
to
word.
produce remastered spirit. Why is it
struggled with
remastered?
it.
Yeah, that was a distil. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Remastered spirits.
So it's a knockoff.
What the fuck?
for
For the modern drinker whose palate appreciates tradition but longs for tomorrow's taste. What the fuck does that mean?
I
that
have no
means
idea.
this
What is that?
Look, it's a knockoff, but it's from the future.
It's like for the new guys, for the young guys. Kind of what it sounds like. It's like it's appealing to the younger crowd.
All right. Well,
Yeah, you usually do that when it's bad. I noticed that.
That's a bad choice. I'm sorry, guys.
So who randomly went to the liquor store and picked that off the shelf?
I did.
Wow.
And I will say, this is probably the
Smells
most
evil,
random liquor I've ever bought.
I want that brown bottle.
For me,
Yeah. It almost smells like Southern Comfort.
yeah, that's what I thought it was too. That's why I was like,
Can't make that up, man.
no shit, no.
But the color, it's...
I don't drink, but does it taste better when it's frozen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
yes.
that like a thing?
That's
You know,
typically
yeah.
whenever.
hotter gets you fucked up faster.
Yeah, it
though.
does.
Really?
But it
Oh,
tastes
yeah.
like shit.
Oh yeah.
But when it's cold, it's more enjoyable.
It goes down
Smoother.
smoother, yeah.
Hey, who's got the giant shot?
That's
You
you,
know,
buddy.
I didn't drink till I was 21.
Hey, listen, you.
No, I'm being dead serious.
No shit.
And they were like, "Listen, if you want to get drunk and whatnot, you go try this. Go get some Southern Comfort and some Coke." I said, "Cool." So I go get some Southern Comfort and some Coke, 50-50 that.
Oh shit.
So I drink it like a Coke.
Oh, man.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, it's a horrible idea.
Yeah.
50-50.
I don't remember being
Supposed to
drunk,
be
but I remember
25.
throwing up.
Man, wild turkey and Pepsi wild cherry will fucking.
That's like a double wild, bro. That's
Oh,
berserk.
man. Dude, you can't even taste the fucking wild turkey in there. I swear to God. Like I was pouring the cup about here, wild turkey, and then just like dabbing in some fucking Pepsi, and you could. It just tastes like Pepsi, dude.
That's a cool bottle, though.
I was like,
I like how the bottle
That's
shaped,
horrible.
like, you know. It's
Yeah,
like
no.
fucking-
I mean, I think that's where the majority of the money went, was making the bottle really
Yeah.
nice.
It almost looks
Maybe.
almost like a cider.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like a moonshine if it's 35% alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think what disturbs him most is when I poured it, it looked kind of like a syrup.
Yeah.
Like it really.
Did it smoke when you poured it?
Not really.
Yeah, you'd be all right.
Oh fuck! It smells worse.
It smells
worse. It smells worse than the shot glass.
If it melts your tongue a little bit, you know it's good.
God damn it, burned my fucking nose hair. I can breathe now. Shit, look, I'm not even nasally anymore. Holy hell.
That's that menthol.
God damn.
All right, we ready?
There's some oily in here.
That's black LaCroix. That's that
You sure
LaCroix.
we should do this?
Cheers. Like champs, man. It's down and it's gone.
That surprisingly wasn't fucking bad.
It smells worse than it tastes.
Yeah.
It smells worse than it tastes.
I think that brown sugar helped it out.
Yeah, that
honestly.
That's what
definitely.
people say about dating ugly chicks, man.
Oh,
It sounds worse than what it was. This shit was cool, man. This shit was cool.
I fucking made the chick at Stripes die laughing last night. I'm fucking buying condoms, right? And getting a soda and some chips. And she's
You bought
like,
condoms from Stripes?
yeah.
That's how you get people pregnant.
What's their condom
Well,
mediums?
see,
They don't sell condom larges.
They were the Trojans, so we're cool. And yeah, she's like, so you need a bag? I was like, nah, she's not that ugly. Boy, that fucking chick went to laugh. She was like trying to drink her soda, like it came out of her nose. She's like, God damn it, Chris. I was like, I'm sorry. That was rude. And she's like, fucking asshole. She's like, I hope she stands you up. I was like, what an ass.
So I have to ask. You know, we were talking about all your exes. Where do we stand on your sugar mama buying us those? Daniel's
Yeah, it's
defenses?
not gonna happen. She's in.
So you fell.
Well, no. She just wants to go on her own woman thing right now. She's on a venture. She's like self-finding herself.
So what you're saying is you lack the ability to give her the appropriate.
Oh no, I've been giving her cock. She just wants to find herself again.
That's easy. Get her a mirror.
Yeah. She's going back to church and like getting all right with God.
Oh hell!
Get a mirror with a cross on it.
My sister's like, if you want to fix it, you have to become Catholic. Now I'm like, not ready to travel down that road right now.
Right?
Why does it have to be Catholic?
Right? Why does it have to be
Because
Catholic?
she's fucking Catholic, and she said if she ever wanted to get married, or if she ever did get married, I would have to convert.
To Catholicism?
Yeah,
Really?
she
Fuck that.
Yeah,
Fuck
she
that.
wanted me to, and I was like,
No, sir. Don't do that. Don't do it.
I was like,
Daniel's defense is not worth it.
dude, and it's like a cult because like my
It is
niece,
like a fucking
like my
cult.
niece
Yeah.
got married like a couple weeks ago, man. And she's a Catholic. They were raised Catholic by my brother-in-law, and fucking like it was like a cult, bro. Like they all and sync
tell her you're not
lifting their
altar boys,
hands
you're in
and everything, dude. It was fucking weird. And like I'm looking at my sister, I'm like, dude, am I tripping or is it like cult vibes in here? She's like, cult vibes, dude. She's like,
Yeah.
couldn't do this shit.
Nope.
I'm like, I don't know how my brother did it. Like, both my brothers are fucking Catholic. And I'm like, damn.
Look, I'm just saying, man. I don't believe in the whole one man appointed by God and a pointy hat type of deal.
Yeah,
His hat's cool though.
I like his go kart.
Oh, you mean it's bulletproof fucking bubble chair on a car? Yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine what it would be
Talk
like to
about his
hotbox
car,
that?
man. He has a city.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
He has
Yeah.
a city.
It's not even a city. It's like its own state.
country.
Yeah. It's like a
I
whole
want to
country
go
state, yeah.
underneath. I hear
Oh,
so many
yeah,
things
yeah.
about the Vatican tunnels and
Well, see, and that's what I've always said. I've always said, like, you know, what does the Vatican have to hide? What do you have to hide? What do you have to hide? Let me see it.
I want to see it. Show
Let
me.
me see it.
Show me what you got.
Let me see it.
Let me see.
Show me your pee-pee. No, I mean,
But
no,
yeah,
no, Father, don't touch
it's
me
just yeah. I don't know. I don't think I could convert.
there. No, fuck that.
And you know what I mean? It was
It's
like
not in you, man.
no, and it's like you see the way they just like kneel and worship at
Listen.
the drop of a hat.
How many Catholics do you know listen to hate read?
Not many.
No.
There you go.
Well,
Well, with all that being said, back to what we were doing, let's review this spirit, shall we?
Honestly, I give it a 3.5. It's not horrible, and it.
Out of what?
5 mags.
3.5
Out of
out of 5
I'm
mags.
just curious. I know what the scale
Oh,
is.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
we rated on
My
the
bad.
scale of 1 to 5 mags.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it like 3.75 max. The brown sugar, like That brown sugar hits right at the end.
Yeah.
Like where there should be a punchiness to the alcohol, that brown sugar saves it.
Dude, that would be good with like just mixing in like a Dr. Pepper or a Coke for like.
You know what? I almost brought a cream soda because I feel like that would have been
I was
really
looking
good
at a
with
fucking cream soda too because I was like, man, a
lot of these spirits you can mix with like apple cider and it's warm.
Yeah.
You know,
could.
what you guys were talking about is better cold.
Apple cider always makes me shit though.
Well, that's what it does.
I know. It's just like it's always violent afterwards, man.
Playing the butt trumpet, man.
I hope the toilet works.
Yeah.
What about you?
But,
Well, no, I was gonna say something. like we do buy our toilet paper from Costco. So
Do you guys like it though? I mean, is it something you buy?
Oh, yeah.
it's good. I like it. So this bottle was $32.
You know how many ounces is that?
It's 750 ml, I think.
Yeah, $7.50.
So how many shots you think you get out of that and get your money's worth?
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
You gotta get out your calculators.
We were right here for 3 shots, so I don't know, I'd say probably.
Well, not all the shots were equal. I got a double.
You didn't get it. Okay, bitch.
Like
You did not get a double.
You get like a 1.5.
Yeah, I'd say probably about 30 shots worth. Yeah. It's not bad.
I mean, it would be good. It would still
That's
be
about
good.
$1 a shot. That ain't bad.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah.
That's
Still
not-
cheaper.
Did it go up the scale now since it's only $1 a shot? Is it better?
See, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
Like,
see,
for me, for $30, I like the bottle. It doesn't smell great, but does taste good.
Yep.
I'd give it like a 4.
Yeah.
This bottle, after you guys have cracked it open and taken shots and whatnot out of it, now you just put it back in the freezer?
No,
It goes in my
to the
liquor cabinet.
We have the
You
liquor
don't have-
cabinet is full.
You don't have to refreeze it or nothing like
No.
that?
No, you can refreeze it if you want. If you want to drink it beforehand, but you don't have to refreeze it because it's alcohol.
Yeah.
I
Like,
didn't
never
know if it was like, hey man, it's milk, put it back in the refrigerator.
No,
no.
some of the spirits are like I think the more what are they
like
the
the
liqueurs?
liqueurs. Yeah,
Some of the
the
liqueurs you
I'm
have
sorry
to
for
keep those.
the crazy questions there. I just
No, you're
you're
good.
good.
I'm not an
Yeah.
expert on
Yeah,
alcohol,
it's,
and I'm sure they'd want people to know.
Well,
if
like
they're
the
drinking
one we
it.
had, the one we had last time was the liqueur that has to stay refrigerated.
Oh, that
after
shit
you
was
open
good.
it.
That shit
It
was
was
good,
really
though.
good.
It was really good.
What was it?
What was it?
I had a doctor friend from
con cream, some shit like that.
Argentina,
Mhm.
and he was like, "Try this," and I don't drink, you know.
Yeah.
And, he was like, "Just try it," and it was an agave that he brought back with him. It was in a green bottle, with a long stem on it. And I'm telling you, man, it was like drinking Kool-Aid. I could not taste alcohol in it at all, and I'm real particular. You know?
Yeah.
I drink, I don't know, 4 or 5 shots back to back to back, and I was
Right on.
and like we have a bottle of it frozen in my freezer. We just keep it in there just in case.
Yeah.
You know, but there was, you know, it's called agave. I don't know if you can get it here or not, but it's in a green bottle. It looks like you know how like you get it like avocados or whatever, like in Mexico, and they're green. That's what the bottle looked like.
Oh, that's cool.
But you might want to try that sometime. Put it on the list.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have a set thing, you know, through the
No,
shop.
no. It just
no.
honestly, like, so when we first started out, we would just like we started out like first month was whiskey. The second month was the fuck is the second month?
Wasn't it?
Rum?
Rum. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Second month
rum.
was rum, and then we've done like gin, tequila. Yeah, that tequila shit. That's,
No,
that shit
I
was
was-
bad.
I was-
No,
the
for me,
gin
the
fucked
gin
me
was
up.
the worst.
Yeah, that's why I was just like,
Yeah, I'm not a big alcohol connoisseur, but
I drank a lot of gin at my younger
juice?
years. Oh yeah, growing up in the east side, yeah, we get fucking Seagram's extra dry gin, or we get the black gin, and fucking a
it's
bottle
not
of
racist at
Tropicana.
all.
Oh no, it was like, man, dude, it was okay, but then you got the one asshole that puts a drop of fucking Tropicana in a whole fucking pitcher full of gin. Yeah, summer nights, man. Fucking sweaty blackouts. Waking up in my car like, why is it parked in the front yard? Like, why is it
Why
just
is it parked on the lawn?
Yeah,
That's not
like, why
good.
is my mom yelling at me?
Waking up to the beginning of a music video.
It's like, oh shit, I ran over the neighbor's cat.
That's when your life is telling you, see what had happened was.
You fucked up.
But see, you know, like for this month, well, like last month for October, we tried to do like Halloween themed type liquors and stuff.
Mm.
We
Yeah,
had a few different ones.
and not necessarily like a specific liquor. Like the we were more so, I guess, going for like the way the bottle looked, just because. I mean, I don't.
That's not good, man. I've seen good Avon bottles that stinky perfume.
Oh hell yeah!
Well, we got
Your
some.
logic has failed, sir.
Right. Well, I mean, we got some good ones and we got some bad ones. So I mean, it was like a half and half.
If you're drinking out of a carriage, that's not good.
Yeah. And then, like for this month, we're doing like Thanksgiving themed ones. Like our next week's
Wild turkey.
episode. No.
Yes. Hey guys, I mean, if y'all guys out there want to see us drink some wild turkey on
No.
on our channel,
God,
let us know, man.
No, it was negative as soon as wild turkey came out. He was like, nah,
I bought a bottle for his wedding, and I was pouring everybody triple shots, and they were like, "No, stop!" I'm like, "Okay, keep going."
We got married back in April. That bottle's still here and has yet to be reopened.
I say we make some fucking either Christmas or trash can or New Year's trash can.
No.
That's on your 1 year anniversary. And
Yeah,
you bought that wedding cake and then
exactly.
you pop it out.
Yeah, fucking throw that into the punch and party hard.
No.
God damn it. No.
Now, speaking of 1 year anniversary, this is an idea I've been kind of tossing around with Fabian for our 1 year anniversary for the podcast.
Yep.
Oh, the podcast. My bad. I was thinking something else.
Every week that we've done, I've basically saved every single bottle we've had. And we have most of them still.
Outside of the ones that you drank?
Outside the ones that we finished. We finished.
Hold on, bitch. We finished one.
There was a Wii in that movie.
And it was that moonshine of 4th of July.
During the podcast, yes. But
Which
there are
one, the
other
cherry
bottles
one?
we have finished.
No, we finished the apple pie moonshine.
Oh, that.
And then we left here drunk to go get fucking fireworks and go to
Oh,
I wish
HEB.
I would have known. I have a friend that goes to Kentucky and he gets me the actual stuff that's made. Homemade.
Oh, shit.
But you know,
I guess we gotta read
I
this
give it to you
movie.
and you go blind. You didn't get it from me.
It'll come back in 30 minutes. Just sit down, drink some water. I mean, you'll be all right.
The way gas prices are, my car's going to be smelling like apples.
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing? Shut up. It's a
It's
drink
cheaper
for
to
me.
buy
a drink for
moonshine
you.
than it is to buy damn gas.
Yeah, right? Shit.
Let me get 500 gallons, bro. I'll take it.
Fucking, why is my Nissan just revving like a motherfucker?
It smells like apple pie. I'm hungry than a motherfucker over here.
Dude, that apple pie moonshine, I was supposed to go see my kids, man. I fucking don't even remember going home. I woke up, there was a Wiener Schnitzel bag in my room, just like,
Sure, it was a schnitzel.
I thought I got chili fries. There's a half a weenie on the floor. I'm like, oh,
Oh, no.
my God. It was horrible.
Stay away from that moonshine.
Yeah, dude. That apple pie, and it was fucking good,
It
dude.
was.
That was
the
the bad
problem,
part
man.
about
It's
it.
something
was
sweet
fucking
and
It's
unregulated.
so...
Oh,
Sure,
man.
there's only 45% alcohol in it.
Hey, the risk of going blind is fucking worth it, man.
Yeah.
When we were hanging out.
45% sink at the bottom of the glass.
Dude, when we were in Arkansas, we went to go fucking pick up a drilling rig with this last job I was working with. And while we were out there, the guy, the driller, he had family out there. And he's like, hey, scored some moonshine. I'm like, yeah, from what liquor store? He's like, from my uncle. I'm like, what's up? So we're drinking it, right? And on our way home, we ended up in far, far west Oklahoma instead of going to Texas.
Shit.
We got lost along the way, man. We're like, fuck, man. We had to stop at a goddamn Love's and recuperate and then figure out where the fuck we were going. And
That sounds like a beverage
oh, man.
strained through a
Shit, we
automotive
were like,
fuel tank.
we were
Yeah.
5 hours away off of our beaten path. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So we had to switch drivers.
The things moonshine will get you into.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Arkansas is nice, man. It's the fucking rolling hills.
They need to call it what it is. It's not. There ain't nothing moon. There ain't nothing shine about it. They need to call it what it is. You know.
Blackout.
It's hillbilly juice.
We
A
fucking
little bit white
in
line.
Arkansas, we got lost and we
This
found
shit's
a
scary.
fucking abandoned church on the side of a fucking highway about 2 hours south or no, 2 hours 2 hours east of Eureka Springs. About an hour, 2 hour east of Eureka Springs, we found an abandoned church. Didn't realize, well, we were already drinking on the road, and then we realized that, oh, it's an abandoned church where we're pissing next to. It's like, God. It made it all the more creepier because, you know, you already got fucking roaming hills on each side. It's fucking dark as shit. As soon as the sun went down, you couldn't see nothing, dude.
It's like, you know, you go to a drug dealer. You know, if you go to Wheat Man, you kind of got an idea what he looks like.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, you go to a Shine Guy. If he's got overalls on, it's probably pretty good.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
See,
And if
Popcorn?
you don't have your shoes on, you know,
See,
you
I
got
had
your
a
shoes on.
I had a sergeant who made homemade moonshine while I was in the Marine Corps, and that shit was really good. But the best moonshine I ever had was out of Tennessee. And when I was on a 96 with my friend Cochran, and I wasn't going to go back home. I was like, man, fuck this, dude. So we were in North Carolina, drove to Tennessee, and he's like, I was going to warn you beforehand. And my grandpa was like, old school, he's racist. Right? No. And I was like, okay, all right.
Okay,
I was like, he's not going to, like, fucking lynch me, right? He's like, no. But
Thanks for the warning.
he's like, he might, some racial slurs might come out. So we show up there, and he sees Cochran. He's like, hey, what's going on, Andrew? He's like, I see you brought a colored boy. He's like, well, come on back. I got some shine. I was like, oh, shit. God damn it. We're going to be here for the next 2 days. Shit.
I'm Mexican. How colored am I?
Yeah, I was like,
hey, shit, they ain't gonna stay off.
Somewhere I'm browner, I promise.
If I was 2 shades darker, they would have locked me up.
Shit, man.
yeah, so, but he told me too. He's like, hey, here you go, here's some white lightning. And I was like, I don't know.
Do you just swallow your pride and like, fuck it, it's good shine?
I did. Yeah, I was just like, oh, yes, okay, sir, yes, I'm asking. Yes, I'm asking.
You still maintain respect.
Oh yeah.
I was drinking his shine.
Hey, I was just trying to chill, not trying to call. Listen, man, I'm in Tennessee.
Did I get a drink of that cracker ass? Just throw it back, man. Just throw it back.
Listen, all right. So I'm a young man at this point. Okay, I'm fucking 20 years old. I'm in a place around a bunch of racist ass white people. I'm not trying to rock the fucking boat.
All white people are racist.
Hey, these white people were racist.
I don't know. In Arkansas, where we
they were asking me too. They were like,
They
They're asking.
They were asking me.
They're
asking.
They're like, with an act.
Yeah. So they were telling me, they were like, oh, so you know what part of your family is like, where are you from? Like in Mexico. I'm like, ah, nigga. Listen, I'm not from Mexico, dog. I'm from Texas.
I'm a Pocahontas.
You see,
they were saying shit. Oh, you look like you might have some engine in you. Oh Lord,
I do have Indian in me.
Stop bending over.
Yeah,
I was appalled at the fact that this shit, that people were really talking like this, like it was normal.
dude, you should have seen that.
But they were nice to me. They were nice, but it was like nice racism. It's the most bizarre
when you
shit.
left and you're driving in the car by yourself, did you think about it?
Yeah, you're sitting there like,
man,
this was
mother
really fucking
did.
racist.
Call me
You're like,
taco.
God, this nicknamed me Taco.
How do you know I like tacos? That motherfucker.
You know, but I mean, I'm not gonna argue with it. I mean, I'd love the nickname Taco.
Who the fuck don't like tacos? That's what I want.
Right.
That's a real question. 2 shades darker my ass. That got me a tortilla.
It was the most bizarre shit. I felt like I was in an episode of like Twilight Zone. It was so backwards. They were racist, but they were nice racist.
Like you should.
I don't know how they don't make no sense, but they were nice racists.
I should have took a picture of the store in fucking Arkansas. It was down from the fucking hotel where we were staying at, dude. So we were like, man, let's go get something to eat and drink in the morning. So we walked down to this little fucking store and like we're looking. It looks like all antique, older shit. Looks pretty fucking nice. And we're
pretty
fixing
nice
to walk in, and there's a sticker about this big, and it's old as shit. The motherfucker says no coloreds allowed. I was like, reached in my waistband, checked
2
my
shades
gun.
away,
I was
man.
like,
Colored.
I walked into the store, and that lady was the nicest lady ever. How are y'all doing? And as soon as we went to talk, she's like, y'all boys ain't from around here. No, man, we're from Texas. She's like, oh, yeah, that's a different accent. I could tell. I was like, fuck, I didn't think I had an accent. Okay.
This says no colors, but could you see there's a bathroom or the water fountain?
No, man, I didn't even look at the water fountain.
Did you want to push the buttons?
I wanted to.
You should have.
I should have pushed the fucking
boundaries,
buttons.
man.
And she was so nice, though, that it was like, you kind of forgot about the sticker, but as we were leaving, it's like, man, had that sticker, but she was really fucking nice. She was really nice.
It's some bizarre shit.
I was
right?
like, maybe because I was with a white man, she was nice, but
that was my theory. Because I was with my white homeboy, and it was his family.
And
I'm
then-
their guest.
You got a pass.
I got a pass for the racist white people. I was like, okay.
it got fucking weirder because we stopped at a fucking Brothers gas station, is what it was called.
What the fuck is that?
It's a gas
It's like
station.
Lowe's, but his brothers.
Yeah.
With an A.
We stopped there, dude, and like we're getting our stuff, and we don't realize there's a state trooper inside. And me and my buddy Josh are talking. We're wearing our guns on our side. We're legally armed. We got our license, whether it's open or concealed. And that cop stops, looks at us. This dude's dressed like a fucking SS officer. Boots tucked in there, pants tucked into his leather knee-high boots. Fucking hat down, brim down to right here. he was like fucking staring hard, bro.
Like some Gestapo.
And then
type of
that
shit.
lady was like, "Y'all not from around here." I'm like, "No, ma'am, no." It's like, you're the second person that's told us that. And dude, it was an off vibe. You know what I mean?
It's fucking
Real
weird.
off vibe.
It's weird when it happens, bro. You're just like, what the fuck, man?
You know, and I mean, yeah, sure, we've experienced a little bit of racism here in Texas, but
I haven't.
I mean, man, I know plenty of guys that are white guys have gotten some racism towards
You
them.
just assumed I was a white guy?
I mean, yeah.
Did you just assume his race?
I'm sorry.
Might as well assume his gender too.
Yeah, yeah.
Are
fuck.
you Filipino?
No, I felt on one though before.
Listen, don't talk shit about the Filipinos.
Hey, I always know, don't shake their left hand. Always shake the right hand.
That's right.
Yeah, that's how they wipe their ass.
Yeah, amen.
With or without TP.
With or without TP, bro.
TP isn't always an option.
Man, I found that out at Taco Bell. I had to send my employee home.
If you use the
True.
bathroom at Taco Bell, you got issues, bro. 'Cause
Man,
you
no,
already know
it
you're
was
in
an
there, man.
employee, and he was like, "We didn't have no toilet paper." And we're like, "How'd you wipe?" He goes, "Oh, I used my hand." And nah, bro, you got to go home. Like, that is a no.
Bro,
Like, no matter how much you washed your hand, no, you are going home. You're getting off my shift right
I'll
now.
lose a fucking sock before that happens.
Yeah, amen.
Yeah.
I have. And
Yeah.
working in construction, you know how many times I go into a porta potty and sitting there and fucking pull down the toilet paper and it's just like 3 sheets. You're like, well, fuck it, you know, just take off your boot real quick, fucking.
Listen, I have the best toilet story in the world.
Oh,
if you,
good.
if you want to hear it, it's
Let's
awesome.
go. Go
Nah,
ahead. Go ahead.
bro.
I was moving to Clovis, New Mexico with my ex-wife.
Mhm.
We're coming through Oklahoma, and I've been having some digestive problems and whatnot, so it wasn't normal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Going to the bathroom. So my friends have always told me that, listen, if you need to go to a good bathroom, you always go to a hotel. Because they always have to keep it clean. It's there in the lobby. They don't want nothing smelly when the people are coming in and out. It just logically makes sense to me to use the bathroom in the hotel lobby.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. I'm doing 80 down the interstate, and I'm looking up. I see a McDonald's here, and I see a hotel on this side of the street, and I'm like, I gotta make a choice. I'm gonna go to the hotel. I whip in the hotel, jump out the ride. And the only thing on my mind at this point is getting into that bathroom and making sure there's no accidents. You know what I'm saying? I get in there, I'm not paying attention. I open the door to the bathroom, and it's scary because it's got 6 toilets, right? No stalls.
What?
It's just urinal.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
this isn't good. I'm gonna go all the way at the end, man. Maybe if some creeper comes in here, they just get a peek. You know, they don't get a full-on shot. See the goods, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
So I feel about this big on the toilet already. I'm in there and I'm preparing to leave, you know, and I'm looking down, there's no toilet paper. None.
No.
And I'm wearing sandals, bro, so I don't have a sock to get. The only thing I have is a pair of drawers, and I'm like, if it comes down to it, the pocket knife's coming off, and we're making patches, bro. I won't even take the shorts off. I'll cut these motherfuckers out right now.
Right.
You know, I got at least 3 good wipes.
Yeah.
Well, guy comes in the bathroom. I say, hey, sir, could you ask that guy to bring some toilet paper? Yeah, buddy. And then he turns around and he's like, give her hell. You know? Bro, I think that part of the discussion's over. I've already courtesy flushed at this point. You know, there's nothing to hang around to. And, you know, I'm trying to kill the smell, you know, as best you can sitting there. The guy comes back with this hula hoop full of toilet paper. Like one of those big rolls, right?
Was it good?
Instead of like taking it to me or rolling it down the aisle like a bowling ball, this motherfucker throws it at me. There ain't nothing like playing catch sitting on top of the toilet when you just shit and you haven't been able to wipe. So now you're trying not to smear all over the lid, right? I catch this roll, right? I get a bruise on my arm. It's pretty heavy. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it off and I'm trying to balance it on the grab rail. You know, and there's guys coming and going the whole time, and they're like really not using the bathroom. They're just kind of coming in and leaving. I'm like, this is some weird shit, bro. I gotta get out of here. You know, right? I stand up, I'm flushing, I'm getting there and cleaning and washing my hands, and I walk outside, and it's full of dudes, whole bar, and I'm like, oh shit, where's the women? No women, right? And I'm like, oh shit. And I walk outside, and the name of the hotel, it wasn't a hotel no more. They changed it to a sports bar, and it's called Catchers. And it's a gay bar.
Oh, damn.
I rolled into a gay bar, I didn't even know it, bro. No offense to the gay dudes or nothing. No, that's on you, man, but I was not a willing participant. You know what I'm saying?
You're just like, oh shit, he's ready.
I feel like I was abused on their throne.
So that's why he threw the toilet paper at you, so you're a catcher?
I guess that's how it works. They shouldn't have to do with the glove. They should have to do with their arm out.
God damn.
So if you're ever on the highway in Oklahoma and you see catchers, keep on rolling.
Keep on rolling. So, hey man, where's the
Long
girls?
story, man.
Oh,
That was
god damn.
Holy
I
fuck.
got a better one.
No.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was dating this girl in junior high, and she decided to buy me some nice stuff, some clothing and whatnot. And bought me a pair of silk boxers, from a store called Structure. I don't know if you guys remember that store if you're old enough. It's expensive at the mall. A pair of boxers like $40.
God damn.
But they're nice. You don't even
$40
know you wear 'em.
was a lot back in the day.
They had a little button on the
That's a lot of money now.
front, right? Well, whatever reason, those pair of boxers just gave me diarrhea.
What? How's it? Are you sure it wasn't something you ate?
Bro, go put you some silk boxers on. Tell me you don't get diarrhea. You ever had a pair of silk boxers?
No.
Then shut the fuck up.
I wondered, I'm like, silk boxers
Now you don't
diarrhea.
want a pair. I just gave it away.
Oh shit, I'm like, silk boxers
Hey,
diarrhea.
I'm just saying. You might get some for Christmas, motherfucker.
I don't want none now. So I get these boxers, right? And I'm at school, and I have to go to school for alternative education because I got in trouble a lot. I don't know how that came to be. But the way the bathrooms were set up is you had the men's restroom, you had a wall, and you had a women's restroom. So when they plumbed, you had this toilet, and there's a wall in between, right? I go in there, and turtle head had done poked out. I'm not going to wear these the rest of the day. Cut them off, flush them, right? Free ball them the rest of the day. Go back to class. They get on the intercom and they're like, would the woman that flushed her underwear please come to the office? Because they had to snake it out. Apparently it flooded the whole fucking front where the office is.
Oh my god.
When I flushed them down, so them toilets, you stand there and you flush them, you can feel your pant legs move.
Yeah?
Whoosh.
Motherfucker
I was
has
like, man,
some suction.
you can swallow these motherfuckers. Yeah. No
Yeah.
problem, man. So, yeah, don't wear silk underwear, man. That's what'll get you.
All right.
Sorry about that.
No silk underwear.
You're like, you know what? Chris, if you miss another episode, that's your punishment.
Everybody's getting a pair of silk boxers for Christmas.
Whatever alcohol sponsor you had is gone. They're talking about shit in their pants, man. We can't be giving them nothing.
Shit. I used to threaten my boss with shit in my pants when I wanted to go to the gun range. I'm like, dude,
I'll shit myself right now.
I'll shit myself just
As
to
an
fucking
adult,
go home.
I will
Look-
shit
I
myself.
will look at you while I do it. And he was like,
You'll go back to work shitty.
So I was like, I will go home. And I was like, I'll come back tomorrow. And he was like, that he used to scare the shit out of me. He's like, 'cause I didn't ever know you were being serious or you're just fucking around. Or today the day he's gonna fucking do it. And I was just like, that was what always haunted me.
I threatened to fire a guy one time, not doing the job. You know what he told me? I was looking for a job when I found this one. I was like, well, fuck you.
I told that to my fucking homeboy he was like, I'll fucking fire you. I was like, go ahead. I was looking for a job when I fucking found this one. He's like, fucking asshole.
I was like, he didn't stop looking. I'm like, fuck you, man.
I'm still looking.
That's fucking funny.
I took a left turn there. I didn't see that coming.
Right?
Well, it's kind of par for.
That's
our
just, that's
show.
par for the course on the cast. We're not structured.
Like,
We're to be structured.
Yeah, we're aiming to be.
I've seen your aim, Fabian. We're way off.
He's like, wrong hole, asshole.
Sorry,
Is
guys.
that aim? Nope. That's called hoping a prayer.
Rancor pizza box. Some of pizza box, guys. I can't shoot. I've never shot a gun in my life. I don't even own a gun.
No, I don't even know what those are. Those are just decorations.
I thought those were Nerf guns.
One of them is.
Well, yeah, one.
Yeah,
Hey, you
The
guys still
trick
get
is,
excited
which one?
when you go into a gun store to buy a gun? You guys still get excited? I mean, when
Oh,
I say
fuck yeah.
excited,
Oh fuck yeah!
when I say excited, I mean like when you were a kid and you got that 50 cents and you got that gumball
Dude,
block.
I planned it
You
out
know,
to
talking
the,
with the
Yes.
keychain gumball
Yes.
block.
I
You
tried
feel
to
that
plan it
excited?
out, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I still get that excited. Yeah,
100%.
I get that excited even if I know I'm not buying
Buying a gun, and
I'm
then
just going there just to look.
if I go there and it's just like, they're like, hey, yeah, I'm like, okay, can I hold that? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh.
Would you not pay $50 more if your Glock came with a keychain?
Yes.
I mean, they
Yes.
do.
Yes.
Glock, you're missing out, man.
No, no.
25 cents will get you 50.
Hey, but no, look, you actually do get a keychain, a pin, and a lanyard for free.
No, but you know what?
just gotta
It makes
register
sense
your
on the
Glock.
Glock. Look at the Glock. There's a
It's
portion.
unloaded, right?
Oh my God, he finally got a light!
Yes.
Holy shit!
Look what's right there.
Put
Put on my keychain. How to put on my keychain?
Yeah.
Charm.
I'm not
It's
that
called a
operator.
charm.
I'm not trying to make a call. Hello? If you're talking to your Glock, shit has went wrong.
It's like, hey, hello.
Let your Glock do the talking. Don't talk to it.
It's like, baby, please,
Can't
please.
believe you finally got
It's
a.
okay.
What holster are you running?
I don't have a holster yet.
God damn it.
They need to come out with a John Wick for the common people. Somebody that just takes plain Jane guns and does the extraordinary.
Right?
Instead of having, some
They
badass
do, it's called
alien
Nobody.
or something
They-
like
they
that.
call it-
Yeah. Oh my God.
You can call it Wanwick.
One wick.
Wanwick.
No, I've been called that before.
No,
Fuck.
they said one dick.
Why don't you just Amazon, bro?
No, I'm actually gonna wait for his buddy. He was talking about they're making holsters, so yep, they're fucking they're good. They're good holsters. I fucking get one custom made for my shit.
Amazon Tactical.
I'm gonna get
I
a-
can't believe it.
I'm gonna get a.
Hey, Amazon works good for holsters, man. You need a holster to grab and go.
Alibaba Tactical. Come on now.
Hey, this one works good. Bravo Concealment. What? Fucking
Appendix carry.
4 years now?
And if something were to go wrong, what happens?
I can't appendix carry. I'm too fat for that.
Dick gone.
You are not too fat for that, dude. I'm fucking
My brother in Christ.
fucking X319 with
My brother in Christ.
I have fat too.
My brother in Christ. We're not the same size.
What size pants you wear?
Fabian, his
yeah,
girl must be taking care of him
I
because he's put on
fucking-
a lot of weight since I've seen
I'm
him.
a 30,
I fucking hate you.
38. What are you?
40, 42.
You can
Are you
hide it,
serious?
man.
Sorry, I forgot. I forgot about the toy.
I fucking hate you. Yeah, no, 40,
Well,
42.
if Brian wants to grab that brown bag up there, that brown,
This one here?
yes, sir.
Is it full of weed or something?
No.
No,
What is that?
it's an airsoft. It's
Oh,
like
it
it's not
feels like
airsoft.
a
It's
real
like it's
city.
CO2.
That feels like a real city.
Yeah, it's supposed to be weighted like a real thing.
His son actually has a 1911 that's weighted
I
the
don't know,
same way.
man. The SIG P2 models, I never really got around.
Dude,
to
I
like
can do
them.
some badass work on these, bro.
I never really liked them.
I
man.
do trigger jobs, short trigger resets.
See-
I went to their school about 4 times.
For SIG?
Nice.
Yeah. I can
So,
do all
'cause-
their pistols.
well,
I can do all their rifles.
Because right now, I have the Glock. It's not my main carry. That's like my bedside. My main carry is my SIG P365XL. I really like that gun.
See, I like SIGs. I don't like their triggers, but
I can
I
change
do
that.
like
They
SIGs.
say you can change that.
I do like SIGs triggers over Glock triggers. Then
honestly, it doesn't matter what trigger it is. Once you learn how to shoot off the reset,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
doesn't
I mean,
matter.
It's one of those things like
That's
it's-
honestly why I haven't traded out the trigger in my AR, man. I mean, I'm just running an AR.
Well, I mean, here's the thing
precision.
with Glock. They've always said like if you're a Glock owner and you say like, hey, it's a Glock trigger, you know what to expect. It's a Glock trigger.
5.5 all day.
Yeah.
I love my Glock. I actually don't mind the trigger at all.
Right out of the
7.5.
box, I mean, I can just grab it and go because I know it's gonna hit where I aim.
Well, that's what we were just talking about. A Glock. The bad thing about a Glock is when you put your finger on the trigger, it's going to fire.
Yeah.
Good thing about a Glock is you put your finger on the trigger, it's going to fire.
Yeah, this whole fucking, and it's funny that you brought that up because, we've talked about it before, police officers having fucking negligent discharges,
Just call it what it is.
yeah,
It's a
that-
negligent discharge.
discharge, yeah.
It's not an accident. There's no such thing as an
No.
accident.
No.
You put your finger on the fucking trigger, it fires. It's negligent.
Yeah, like that one cop.
There's
that,
no excuse.
He shot his partner in the back when they fucking got attacked by a dog.
God damn.
Well, it's
Yeah.
inexperience and it's no training.
Yeah.
We had a cop over in Clovis. They gave him automatic weapons, right?
What?
Yeah, they gave them automatic weapons.
What?
Because they're part of the, their deal. They can have them. Law enforcement can have anything after 86. It doesn't matter.
Jesus Christ!
So they give him MP5. What's this guy do? He goes to shoot at a guy and he rips 5 through his hood before he gets to the
Jesus fucking Christ.
Wow.
guy. And then they're like, "Oh, that happens." No, it doesn't happen.
No, if you have proper fucking training, that shit doesn't happen.
You train. If the people that have those kind of weapons really need to be on SWAT, they need to take the extra time.
Yeah.
And have it. Not just because I'm law enforcement. No, I don't believe in that shit.
Yeah.
I'm
Bar-
fucking prior.
Barney
I'm
fucking
a
shit,
fucking
huh?
Marine, and I still fucking train. That doesn't mean shit. Like you can't fucking. First off, the skill set you acquire, you can't continue to have that skill set if you don't fucking practice.
It's a learned skill set, and
It's
it
perishable.
It is
can
perishable.
diminish.
It's
Yeah.
an extreme, and I tell us a lot of people, especially like new people who want to get into guns. I'm like, you get some training, you get some practicing, and you constantly practice. And I'm not talking about like 3 or 4 hours a day. I'm like, call it 10 minutes, do a little bit of dry fire, do a little bit of dry fire every single day. Watching a movie, the bad guy comes up, do a little bit of dry fire, make sure you got no ammo on that motherfucker. Cause I gotta say, make sure you got no ammo, because I know some stupid dumb motherfuckers out there. But it's
It's like I shot Jason.
Bitch,
you shot my TV!
I need a new TV though.
But Jason's dead. That's the point. He's dead.
So
He's
is the
dead.
TV.
I've worked at a lot of ranges. I've done a lot of different training with different people, and a lot of high-end people. And the guy that I worked for, Steven, beforehand, for 15 years, he's a SIG instructor, which is a hard hurdle to pass,
Yeah.
because they only have like 20 of them. They go down to places like Nicaragua and Guam and all this, and they're help training military divisions and whatnot. And these are selected hand people throughout the states that can go and shoot this amount of ammo and be on target this many times and be their patterns this tight. But anyway, we did a lot of training like force on force. We had a lot of people in the community that, that's a bunch of bullshit. You guys don't know what you're doing over there, and please come out to the range, and we got to have the fence up. We don't want the public seeing how we train, and I wouldn't want to see how you train either, man, because if I see you guys coming, I'm hiding under a car. Seriously.
Yeah.
So, but one of the actions that we did was force on force. So we took gas-powered CO2s to have the live actions and everything like this. You're masked up. And I can tell you, you could point this gun at me, right? You could point your finger at me right now. You point your finger, right? You see my hand move. You say bang, okay?
Okay. Bang.
The best we'll ever do is tie.
Yeah.
You will never beat me, because it takes so much to process from your eyes seeing my hand and whatnot.
Yeah.
You're trying to train this and teach this to the public, and they have no concept of what you're trying to do for them, right? And so what happens is, he knows that my hand's going to move. He knows he has to shoot me. He knows. And so in his mind, he wants to be faster. So maybe he'll tilt the gun a little bit more out of the holster, or maybe he'll have his finger a little bit. Maybe he's going to try to anticipate me, right?
Right.
Well, when he's doing that, he's laser focusing on my hand. 90% of the time that you get hit is you're going to shoot me in my finger. Every fucking time. It's not that you're going to shoot me in my mask. It's not that you're going to shoot me in my face or anything like that. You're going to shoot what you think is moving. And it's wild to me. We go do these classes and we'd have big ass glove on. Like, why you got that glove on? You'll see.
Yeah.
And it's, it takes your hand up. You do it 20 times a night with, 20 different people. And they're like, holy shit, there's something to this training. There's something to keep evolving. There's something to keep you going.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that the cops are incompetent or anything like that. I'm just saying a person who trains, period, is going to have an advantage over anybody.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you're a race car driver and you went on the street and we're racing to Costco, who's going to beat us there? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're going to see different apexes. You're going to see different things, and things are going to be opened up in your eyes a little bit different than somebody,
It's funny you bring that up.
just grab a gun.
Well, yeah, it's again, it's like you bring the concept up with cars, right? I've brought that up with my girl a lot of times. Like when I take a certain turn, like it'll scare the fuck out of
That's
her.
the only thing you brought
She's
up?
like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do that. Well, I'll take that turn and I'll do it just fine. And she's like, oh, you took that turn too fast. Like, no, I see the apex. I can see it. I know where I'm turning. I know how I'm turning. I know how this car reacts. I know what I'm good enough with the car. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Same thing with guns. It's the same thing with anything. With anything, there are people out there who train years and years and years with swords, right? And if you were trying to go up against them, no matter how badass you think you are or whatever, you get the advantage, you attack first, they would probably fucking kill you.
Well, there was an incident, was it at Fred's Gun Emporium 15, 20 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys read about that?
15 fucking 20 years ago, I think we were like 10 years old.
Well, there was a big deal. There was a deal between a knife instructor and a firearms instructor. You can look it up. They get into a fight. And,
Like a fist fight?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
And
shit. Okay.
The guy I can show you pictures. The guy that was the instructor cut that guy deep and bad. But the guy with the gun killed him. So,
Yeah.
right there inside the store. But it was.
God damn.
Yeah, I
was
think I
bad.
remember that.
God damn.
What the fuck?
Listen.
Yeah, Fred's Gun Emporium has had a wild history, man. I remember a while back when the employees got shot in the ankle.
Yeah, they got robbed and they got shot in the ankle.
God damn.
That's a fucked up place to get shot.
Yeah, dude. I'd be pissed.
Lucky, that could cause amputation. That could cause.
Yeah. All kinds of shit.
Shit, I remember when they shot that fucking teacher from Dunbar in the ass cheek, man. He used to run Wiley's Barbecue in the east side. Fucking got robbed one night and they fucking shot him in the butt cheek on the way out. I was like, damn, came out right under his fucking, in his hip. It was one of his hip bones fucking got grazed.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. He's like, he's like, the gunshot hurts. He's like, but that grazed bone, he's like, man, that shit feels like fire.
Well, and again, the whole thing with training is, I think, regardless of what you're, wherever you stand in life as far as training is concerned, you should never be willing to
Like that.
holy fuck.
Oh, god damn.
And usually knife cuts and stuff like this are done with a box blade.
Yeah, God, Jesus. But as far as training is concerned, I don't think you should ever turn away training. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was a Marine, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of the pistol marksmanship and a lot of the stuff I've learned that shit from Brian. I learned that shit from Brian. Dude, when I first started working at the range, dude, I had a Smith & Wesson fucking...
Smith & Western.
Yeah, Smith & Wesson fucking, I think it was like a VP9.
Yeah, the VP9.
Piece of shit. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
Piece of shit fucking pistol.
SDV9?
Yeah, that shit was a piece of
SDV9,
shit,
yeah.
right? And then he'd let me fire on his Glock, and I was cold fuck, right? And so, like, he would take me out. He would be like, "Hey, if I was doing RSO on the pistol range, right? No one was there. He'd be like, "Hey, fucking, I got my box of 50," and he'd be like, "All right, cool. This is what you need to do, right there." He's saying I was with him. I actually helped him when we were.
First start.
Yeah.
I hired him and his friend the same day.
Yeah. It was. We taught this class, or he taught the class. I just helped, kind of RSO the range for that class of bankers. What was it, like? Fucking whatever bank of the fuck
We
it
had
was.
a bank come in and they wanted to have guns on the premises.
Yeah.
And I was trying to explain to them not only firearm handling, but the liability that they're opening themselves up to.
Yeah.
By having employees having access to firearms and whatnot, and you better train everybody if that's the case.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you going to be carrying these firearms? Are these firearms going to be in a drawer?
Right.
Are these firearms going to be in a shelf? That's all good questions,
Yeah.
Because if they don't have proper education on how to draw that weapon, how to manipulate that weapon, and how to fire that weapon, and it should come as second nature. There's not going to be any warnings. There's not going to be any.
Mm-hmm. It should all be like muscle memory.
It should be like running. You're going to put one leg in front of the other.
Yeah.
You're going to have to pull that weapon. You're going to have to fire it. There's not going to be any. Hey, stop, freeze, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you just lost your shot.
Did you have a deposit form for that?
Right.
Where's your withdrawal form? Please put your debit card in. It's not gonna.
Maybe withdraw some blood on the card. These guys had no idea that you're wearing a suit.
Yeah.
How are you going to manipulate your suit to draw your weapon?
Because that was one of the main things I remember him going over. Because the main, I guess, it was the branch manager was there, and he was
We had
wearing
a
his
cop
suit.
there, and he was trying to teach a class, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna interject a little bit.
Yeah.
He just shut up and was like, I'm just gonna let him teach.
Yeah, because the guy with the branch bench, he was wearing like a bigger suit, and it was a little bit bigger on him. But Brian's like, okay, we'll draw. How are you gonna? Where is your gun in relation to when you're drawing back like this, having to fucking flap your fucking cape backwards? Where's the firearm? Where's going to be the most effective
So I was
place?
teaching them to grab the back of their jacket,
Yeah.
pull it over, so they could get to their weapon. So it's like you're running,
Yeah.
and fire your weapon without flagging yourself or everybody else in the bank.
Yep.
And they were like, "Oh, I didn't think about that." I'm like, "Oh, you just magically just going to pick it up and it's going to be on point."
Yeah, a lot of people. Like a good friend David, I remember taking him to the range the first time. It was an indoor range, and oh my, I cannot believe I started him off low 22. Like every time I take a new shooter, I give them 1 round, especially when they're real nervous. I'm like, hey, you got 1 round in the gun. You shoot the gun off. You don't worry about hitting the target. Especially for like in an indoor range. I'm like, just don't hit the ceiling. Just shoot the gun.
Michelle.
There's a lot of people that don't know how to use the sights.
Well, no.
They're either looking over them or they're looking under them.
Michelle knows how to use the sights, but we were shooting a revolver one time. We'd been shooting 38 specials and I had 357 Magnums. I was like, I'm gonna pop off a couple, and it was a snub nose 357. So I pop off too, and she's like, yeah, give me a round. I'm like, okay, Michelle, here you go. Fucking load Michelle up 1 round. Or 2, 1 round. And then she cranks it off and it fucking jumped. I was like, oh. So we loaded her up another round. She cranked that one off and the range safety officer was like, time! You hit my ceiling. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. He's like, yeah, you gotta keep the barrel down more.
Yeah. Well, anyways, most shooters, even with the kids and everything, I give them 1 round. Just 1 round, just especially when they're nervous and shit.
We typically did that when people rented the 50 or the 500.
Yeah.
500 Smith
that's
and
all
Wesson,
that.
so we would load 1 at a time.
Yeah.
And like I said, the range safety officer is in an appropriate position to where if you had to control the firearm.
Yeah, if it was a 50 or the fucking or the 500, I was right here on you. I was like this, like right here, fucking.
Yeah.
I was this fucking close. If it went up,
The thing you're worried about is, the crank up, like
Yeah,
he's talking about, and then taking a hammer to the forehead.
shit.
You double tap yourself if that's the case.
I see. I remember like with my boys when we took them the first time they ever shot my 12 gauge. I gave them all 1 round, but yeah, I was like right up on them, like don't worry about it. If you drop the gun, whatever, just shoot. Make sure you hold on tight, and you're just aiming at the berm. Don't worry about the target. Don't worry about nothing else. Just aim at the fucking dirt and hit the dirt. They're like, oh, okay. And like our oldest, he handled it just fine. He was like, oh, I like it. And our second one, he was like, he was like, I'm not sure how I like that one. I'm like, no big deal, dude. No big deal. Anyways, so yeah, my friend David, we took him to a range, and this was his first time shooting. And it was mostly like 22s and 9mm. You weren't shooting nothing big or anything.
I like how
out
people
there.
just discount the 9mm.
Yeah.
I'm like, man.
Yeah. But here's the part. So we're shooting, we're having a good time. We're burning through a lot of ammo, because we're just having fun. I'm like, bro, we're just bullshitting, shooting paper targets. And the range safety out there, he's like, hey, man, you like it? Because we told him, hey, yeah, it's his first time, whatever, blah, blah. And my friend David looks at him and is like, yeah, man, John Wick makes it look so easy. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, bro, you just embarrassed the fuck out of me. I was like,
To his credit, he spent a lot of time with Terran Tactical.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but I was like,
he went through the motions. I mean, he's a good shooter.
Oh, yeah.
He's a competitive shooter.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all seen those
He's
videos.
probably better than most.
Yeah. But like,
He's
fact
no
that he-
fucking Alec Baldwin, but hey.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're going off kill count, let's be real.
Yeah, goddamn, he had a double hit.
Well, the crazy thing is they're not done filming. So
Yeah, they just started filming
I
again.
don't know who the fuck is going to be the next to put another gun in his hand to finish that film. But,
Yeah.
Hey, did they rehire the armorer? Is my question.
Hey, one of them Call of Duty
They
fucking
gave that-
collateral kills and shit, double kill.
That girl that was the armor,
Assist.
she just said she was an armor. And she was probably working RSO with some gun range, and some liberal was trying like, you can be the armorer on our set. Alec Baldwin won't kill anybody. Motherfucker shooting a single action army, and you know damn well if you have your finger on the trigger and you pull the hammer back, it's going to fire.
Yep.
You don't have to
That's
pull the
not
trigger.
even. Yeah, that's not even that.
Exactly, like my little 22 fucking revolver up there. It's the same fucking thing, and we've tried to. And we've shown people this. I'm like,
Yeah.
Why were they using live ammo?
Like, that's all.
That's the
They
real
were
thing.
doing target shooting at
Like
the
the
The day before,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on target.
Shit,
And now-
fucking
now
got a kill and an assist. Like, god damn, man, what the fuck?
Well, the fucked up thing is now the husband of that chick is taking over the film.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Yeah, they like paid out a settlement, and now Alec Baldwin is actually suing other actors on the set for what happened.
See, I heard about that. I heard
He had
about that.
lost his fucking mind, bro. Well, I mean, you're not really gonna go against him, man. He's got a gun.
Yeah, he might kill you. Even though he would kill your ass. We've seen it.
They're against guns and whatnot being liberal, right? How did he get one?
They're okay with it.
Well,
I mean, if you killed somebody and you haven't had a trial yet or anything like that, shouldn't you be indicted?
Yeah.
yeah.
Should he be in possession of any kind of firearm?
Fuck no.
I'm just asking for a friend.
Right.
I mean, Mexico's different than Texas, so their laws.
Well, what I find
It
is
doesn't matter. It's a federal law.
Yeah, it is a federal law.
It's all 50 states. It's
If
a
you're
federal.
indicted, as far as I understand, if you're indicted for a felony for anything like that, you
Yeah.
can't buy. You can't. It says it right on the
you
4473.
can't play, you can't be around. You have even ammunition, so.
You can be charged for every round. that
Oh
you
yeah,
have.
it's like
You
what,
can't
10
even-
years per round.
You can't even play Call of Duty.
Don't get some booty.
Yeah.
I'm already maxed out.
What about those
Waiting for
guys
prestige.
that do computer crimes and shit, and they can't be around any kind of computer, right?
Right.
Is your Xbox a computer?
Yep.
So you're on house arrest and you can't even play fucking PlayStation?
Yep.
Dude, how
It's
far do
gonna
they
suck.
go?
Right. That because technically speaking, on the PlayStation,
Is your Apple TV a communication
well,
device?
here's the thing: the PlayStations they actually have web browsers. Like, there's a web browser feature on the PlayStation and the
I'm
Xbox
just
itself.
saying, bro.
Holy fuck! I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Actually, my TV has a web browser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those.
I can go to
Lord,
Soap
TV.
Today and just
That's what I'm
watch
saying,
You
movies.
take your whole television,
Dude, no.
but you
a
can't
fucking
have a
fridge.
communication device.
Dude,
like
a fucking those smart refrigerators that have access to the internet.
ain't
and
that a
shit.
bitch?
Oh,
You can't
yeah.
even get it called.
Oh yeah. Because I saw you can play. I'm sorry. I love Doom, but like you can play Doom. You can play Doom on the smart.
Fucking hate that they put
Yeah.
Doom on all
That's
kinds of shit.
Fuck you, man. Doom deserves to be on
Oh my
everything.
god. He's
Yeah,
one
I
of
got
those.
Yes,
my
motherfucker.
Who was it? They put it on a fucking
He's just in
old
love with The Rock.
Macintosh just recently.
Dude, Doom.
And it was
Doom-
just like,
I think someone was playing Doom with potato, with a potato on a little screen.
So
Yeah, fucking awesome.
you guys heard about that guy that ran all those people over with the car, right?
Yeah. Which one?
He represented himself in court, and he went in front of that lady judge. You guys know what I'm talking about? It was like at Christmas. He-
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
yeah, the
Christmas
one
Day.
after,
Yeah,
he
you fucking
fucking like all those people.
Oh,
He hit
yeah.
babies in a stroller and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. He represented himself in court, and it was pretty bad. Some days he would show up in a jumpsuit. Some days he would show up in a suit. I'm like, well, get it together, man, because
Right.
the jury's going to see you one way or the other, right?
Figure the fuck out.
So comes down and he's always arguing with the judge, and she puts him in his place, you know. But she closed every loophole for him to have a retrial, you know, as she went along. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you can't do this because of this. Are you sure you want to do this? Because later you can't come back and say this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all documented, right? So I'm watching that, and then when she came down with the verdict, did you guys ever pay attention to how she, dude, the verdict? We were talking about how, like, if you're under indictment, you can't do this, this, this,
Yeah.
or this, right? Well, you're looking at life in jail. You're looking at possibly the death penalty, depending on what state you're at, right?
Right.
So worst comes to worst, you know you're getting life plus 8 other lives or whatever for how many you ran over, right? What perks do you have in prison at that point? You can get commissary, you can get all this other stuff, and just basically, you know, I know people in prison that live a pretty good life. I know people in prison that got cell phones and they make more money than most people on the street.
Jesus.
Right? And that's no bullshit. This judge went to him and said, you know what? You owe $1.5 million in restitution. You're not going to have any commissary or any money or anything until that $1.5 million is paid. You're in jail making 30 cents a day. Now you can't have commissary. You can't have any money on your books because they're going to take it
Yep.
away right away. And so you're not getting anything extra. You're only getting what the prison's giving you, right? And then she put the son of Sam law on him. You know what? You're not going to profit off of running these people over, making a book deal, or doing a TV interview. All that money's going to go to the victims.
Damn.
She just herded him up right there in court. And I'm like, man, you
That's
didn't
a
see
good
that
judge
coming.
right there.
You didn't see that coming, did you?
It's a good fucking judge right there.
Yeah, it's wild. Sorry about that.
No, it's
Give you
fucking
a
crazy.
rant. It's just, I found it amusing that, you know, nobody really paid attention to that. And I
Oh,
was
no.
like, oh man, Son of Sam, and you can't have commissary?
That sucks.
Man, you're going to be doing a lot of BJs to get some of them Frito pies, bro.
It's my birthday, man. I'm trying to get a spread.
God damn it.
You can have some spread too if you want.
Hold the mail, hold the mail.
You're
Extra
going to be wearing a
mail.
mop head and holding on to somebody's pocket.
Talking about wop, wop, wop. Ugh. Damn it.
Alrighty, guys. Well, with that, we're gonna take a quick little break because we're at our 1 hour mark, and then
Oh,
we'll
hell.
be back. Yeah.